Chris, seems like every game is just it's a huge game. There's really no let up.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the schedule that we have right now. There's no days off. There's no break. Every single day we got to get better, and every single day we're going to be tested to see what Georgia's really made of. And I think that this week is another example of that.
LSU has two receivers. One's caught 24 balls, one's caught 20, whereas you've got 10. Justin Scott's got 10. Michael's got 10. The ball seems to be spread out a lot more. Kind of drive you crazy a little bit?
No, not at all. I think it speaks to the versatility of this offense and the fact that we have depth at positions and people who can make plays all over the field. Everyone's interchangeable and has the opportunity to play in different spaces in the deep game, short game, and everyone can make those plays, get first downs and things like that. So I think as Garrison said before, the most important thing is that the offense as a whole wins. And if the ball has to be spread around to do that, then so be it.
It's going to be incumbent upon you guys to score a lot of points. That's the conventional wisdom going into this game because their defense is rebuilding just like the Georgia defense is. What have you seen on film with their defense that you think you can attack?
Well, first off, I want to say that they have an extremely talented defense. I think anyone who watches film can see that. They're very aggressive. They have a very good defensive line, and they have a very good secondary, and they take a lot of chances. It's going to come down to us. It's going to be, up-front football. It's going to be a battle that's won in the trenches. It's going to be a battle that's won through fundamental play, and it's going to be just straight-up man-to-man football. And it's going to come down to who can weather the storm. So it's going to be two football teams, 11 guys, but two very talented football teams going against each other.
When's the offense gotten better since your first game?
I guess settling in. It always takes a little bit of time for the offense to get in the groove and everyone to play, how they're comfortable playing. And I think we've gotten to that point. We've also seen some of the problems that we've had in these first couple games and been able to remedy some of those things. It's always a process. You never get to a point where you can't get better. And I think we realized that as an offense.
What did you
Well, penalties. Penalties was a huge one. We have to execute. You have to execute when you're given the opportunity. And when we have the opportunity to score points, we have to score points. We don't want field goals, we want touchdowns. And, that's something that we take on our shoulders heavily because it is a senior-laden offense. It has a lot of guys who've made a lot of plays, and we can't come off the field without points.
Were you on the NCAA tomorrow?
Yes.
What are your thoughts about the APU and your teammates wearing that?
I don't even think I'm allowed to have per se, a view on that, a stance on that right now. My stance usually has to be tempered by my committee because we take a stance on those things. And so until my committee has a stance, I can't really comment on it.
Chris, have you noticed anything different about Aaron film study in practice yesterday for the anticipated matchup with he and Mettenberger and all the hype that goes into that?
No, and I think that's a great thing. The fact that I don't see a difference, I think it's a good thing because Aaron's always well prepared. He always puts in the time and he always puts in the work. And I don't want to see him, having any added pressure on himself going into this week. Yes, we're playing a good football team, but it is another football game. And we want him to prepare the same way. Every single day he goes in and he does what he has to do. He leads the offense out at practice, and he practices doing that, so he does it well on game day. So I think there isn't any change. I haven't seen one, but I think he'll be fine the way that he's preparing.
Anything else for Chris? Mrs. Mettenberger around this week?
I haven't noticed her a lot, but we'll see as the week goes on if she pops in and out.